What I'm going to talk to you about today is what Gemini advising is actually all about. And our work in the world is to help people realize that they can actually achieve the goals that they have in their hearts, that there's nothing that can really stop you from getting what you want in life. And the way we do that is that we put you in touch with 4 fundamental principles. One of them is that once you need to decide what it is that you actually want. I mean, some of us have this very confused idea about what we want out of life. You know, we want a lot of money, or we want a lot of friends, or we want a lot of power. But there's something that you're actually seeking. Maybe it's to become a very well-known public speaker. Maybe you want to be a master of creating audiovisual materials on the internet. But the first step is to get very clear about what it is you're up to. The step 2 in our process is to have you actually develop a system of beliefs that you can actually achieve the goal that you desire. So a lot of us say that we want things, but we really don't think we can get it. You know, we say things like, well, I'd like to be president of the United States, but I guess I'll never be able to do that. Or, you know, I like to own a really nice brand new car, but I guess I'll always have to have a secondhand car because I'll never make that much money. And transform that into, I can have a new car. I can be president of the United States. I can do these things that I want to do, that it's actually possible for me. And I don't want you to, we don't teach you to make that up and just to go around saying it. We say to you that once you've decided that you can have something and that you believe you can have it, then your next step is to actually start to do the things that you'll have to do in order to make that show up. So some of the things that you would do, for example, if you said that I wanted to have a car, or especially if it's a new car, well, the first thing you have to do is find out, well, what car that is, how much will it cost you to get that car, and then what is the plan of action that you're going to take to accumulate the money to be able to purchase that. So there's a series of things that you actually do in the world once you make up your mind that you're going to have something. The third step in the process is for you to go out and now begin to actually do those things. You actually have to do them. You know, you have a plan of action, but now you have to execute on it. And I know so many times I've had plans of action that I put, you know, write something down and you put it in the drawer. Oh, I want this, but what are you doing about it? Have you taken any steps? Did you even apply for a job towards it? Did you apply to grad? I have students who sometimes say to me, why when I go to graduate school? I say, well, have you applied? You know, so you actually have to do some things to get to where you want to go. The fourth thing is to, and perhaps the most difficult at times, is to actually accept having the thing that you want. You know, you'll start to see signs in your life. Changes will begin to take place of your vision, the heartfelt dream coming into reality. And that's going to require, in most cases, you're going to have to let go of something that's already there. You know, people who say they want a better relationship, but they're not willing to get rid of the girlfriend or the boyfriend that they already have, but they want a great relationship. When the person shows up, you have to be ready to receive that person or place or thing into your life. So those are the 4 steps in our process. Again, I repeat them for you. First, you have to have a clear vision of what it is you want. Second, you have to believe that you can actually have the thing that you want. The third is that you actually have to start moving, taking the actions towards that thing. And then finally, you have to accept it as it begins to show up. Accept the changes that are going to take place so that you can have it. And so that's what we do at Gemini Advising. And I invite you to be our friends and our clients.